not sure. How about that one up there? I'm not positive on what's the main camera, so I'm just gonna go with my gut. Welcome to Blue Motherfucking Monday on the Down to Earth Network. How y'all doing today? I got some shit to complain about. Not bad shit this time. Not some bad shit, crazy shit this time. But just on the real, just hear me out on this, right? Because a lot of folks are not understanding what I meant when I said it was a good look for black people, Niji people, Negros, Negres, those folks to get together and try their best to build their own black Hollywood, black records, whatever. Just time for us to build and have our own infrastructure. No more of this fucking everybody's welcome to the cookout shit vibe no more. Like, yes, black people overstand. Yeah, everybody is welcome to the cookout, but there's parts of the cookout where they're just not allowed to venture to. And I feel like you putting fucking corn and potato salad and them type of vibe there, or raisins and egg salad and shit. Like these are the things. Yeah, you heard me. Raisins and egg salad, bro.
Wait there. I saw this shit before.
Yeah, brother.
This is not black people shit.
No, it ain't.
You know that, right?
No, it ain't.
Black people don't put that shit.
No, we don't flex that way.
No, we don't do that shit.
We don't flex that way.
You know that. We
So
don't do that shit.
So I'm one of the people there that was like, when I first heard about the story, I was one of those people that was like, ah, damn, Chinese man ran down on a man. What? Ain't these guys supposed to be kung fu'd up? Right? And then when I started to get the details from very, 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 very angry people, I was like, wow, these details make it seem like it's an open and shut case. And then as the case got closer and time goes and trial goes and verdict goes, why is this young 17-year-old man doing 35 years in jail? Why? Explain that to me. When he's being attacked by 6 youth, where the 2 and the victim, because he's part of the 2, were suspended already and wasn't even supposed to be there. This should have been an open and shut case, period. And what I'm finding now is there's just a very, very ugly pattern. Maybe it's a domino effect. I don't know. I really don't know. But I feel like everybody who knows better can do better, should do better. And those who are in the positions to make change for the better, if you don't fucking do something soon, I swear it's time for you guys to leave. Time for get rid of y'all. Because at the end of the day, the last thing I checked was a life is supposed to be precious. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you murderers who are so concerned and so in feared left Niji people in your store to go run down a little youth. You see that? And then Asian people are getting mad. And I'm not sure if those people are really Asian or not. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like I know what every decree and creed is of Asian. I'm not even a front. But I'm just gonna put it this way. The domino effect of black folks is ridiculous, because I heard people going at this young youth who was spitting some knowledge, and he compared it to the way white folks praise Charlie Kirk. He put it to that. And I was like, whoa, that's like Charlie Kirk wasn't talking positive about us. I wouldn't say he was putting us down. He was spitting facts, but he wasn't spitting anything positive about us. He was spinning it in ways where it didn't make sense to my generation of people and older. But some of you young kids, for some reason, caught a vibe with it. And then that Chud the Builder guy, like, I want to say rest in peace to him, but goddamn, he's still breathing. You know what I'm saying? George Zimmerman, still breathing. I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to think if this is supposed to be a society where you're supposed to be able to have someone who's impartial, not on either side, judge the situation, assess the situation, and lay blame to somebody? That makes sense to me. All that makes sense to me. That kind of cool. Okay, you know, you weren't there to see nothing. I got to defend my side. You got to defend your side. But in this modern fucking era, it's not me defending my side and it's not you defending your side. It's you telling someone to talk on your behalf and me telling somebody to talk on my behalf. And these two motherfuckers are trying to convince some judge that one of our stories is true. Some of you parents raise cockroaches. Yeah. And because you raise these cockroaches, we as earthlings can't tell that they have antennae. But these antennae seem to get all sorts of fucking free bees. Because to me right now, black people, not my Niji people, please close your ears. All right? But my black people, when is it going to be enough? When? George had a knee on the neck. Kaepernick took a knee. You get me? And I'm putting these two coalitions together because I look at it like this. You got a 17-year-old boy doing 35 years. Then, same crime, different child, different complexion. 10 years in probation. One other guy, same crime, just a different complexion. 11 months of probation. And all three of them took lives. They're all kids. They were all, it was supposed to be self-defense. Supposed to be. But let's double check the chick who's that female cop who smoked Buddy through the door. She got less than 10 years with eligible for parole. Make it make sense to me, people. Please make it make sense to me. Mr. Chow, who claims he was in fear of his life, who left the store with his son leaving the store and leaving his wife leaving the front. She's like in front of the store, leaving people in the store to do whatever the fuck they wanted, go in the cash register, whatever. But these three haunted people, all my black people know what that means. These three haunted people, because Rick Chow's son is an adult. He can go to jail for murder because I believe he killed the young man. That's what I believe. I don't think that old man caught that man at 130 yards. Make it make sense. But again, we're in an era now where people are saying our dollar is not valuable. Do the math. We're the majority. We are the majority. Last year, 2025, December 6th, I think it was, back to November 1st, I think. I don't know. Y'all black people were like, oh, we're going to boycott Christmas. We're going to boycott this, blah, 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 blah. A lot of my intelligent people of the of the higher level community, I know you guys felt shame. I know you guys felt shame. You just didn't want to say nothing. You didn't post for a week. I get it. Your feelings were hurt. You thought us black people were going to come together and be like, fuck this white man's Christmas. Fuck this shit. You thought that was going to happen. But you don't understand how deep this thing goes. You don't. You know the layers that you feel comfortable enough with that you don't have to be a sin eater. Shout out to all my Spider-Man fans who know what a sin eater is. But I'm coming from a world where if you did wrong, you got corrected. Period. If not, you didn't get caught. So a lot of y'all motherfuckers want to sit here and tell me, oh, our 4th of July has been violating. You guys are white masses and blue shirts and khaki pants was marching around. Why didn't none of y'all jump out, pop out, and pop off? What the fuck? Y'all could have claimed self-defense. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all run around big AR-14s, 15s, 16s, M16s, all sorts of big fucking weapons. One-man army shit. Just recently in Montreal, Caucasian man decided to take it to the police. I'm not trying to promote violence, folks. I'm not trying to say that all officers are bad. I'm just saying a lot of our officers, a lot of our military, a lot of the fucking people that we think is looking out for our benefit would rather see you in the dirt. Don't mind the accidental. Oh my God, it was an accidental discharge. Malfunctioning equipment. But it's okay. I'm not going to digress from watching my Caucasian people with good old souls before the power, greed, before the fucking slavery. All right, folks, let's go that far back. Those good old original Neanderthals that needed someone to show them how to brush their teeth, show them how to stand up straight, show them how to wash their ass. Yeah. So those Neanderthals got educated, and in their education figured out a plan to wipe out the world via next reset. I don't want to think that's the right plan. I don't want to even assume that is the plan. But I'm just going to take it as there is a working class in every society. In every society but Christians. I'm going to call you guys out on that one. There is a working class. There is a class of crazies and a lot of them will make it into heaven. Period. Not because of your ass murdering them, even though that's what's been happening. Not because they've been tortured to death in these places that they want to call insane asylums. You know, they're trying to reopen up asylums in North America, fam.
That's not least surprising.
That is fucking madness.
That's not least surprising. Look at America. Oh, come on now. We've been watching the movies, the TV shows for years.
Facts.
Another thing is,
Facts.
and a lot of these TV shows and movies, what do we see? A lot of mad people.
Big facts. Big facts.
That's in America.
Yep. America.
Okay? So why are you least surprised?
I want to say I know why this is happening. But again, we got to go back to the beginning. The Neanderthal took the education, right? And flipped the script on us. And they picked the next reset to do it. Go ahead, my brother. None.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Now, I love it that you said that. Now, for years,
Yeah.
eons,
Yeah.
let's just say,
Okay. Eons.
they portrayed us needy people,
Mm-hmm.
violent.
We are.
Wait, hold on. I'm not done.
Go on.
Violent,
Yeah.
evil,
Yep.
not God's children,
Definitely not God's children.
right?
Yep.
But now, when you look at the Neanderthal, right? Neanderthal, all those things, that's what Neanderthal is,
Pretty much.
right? But
Pretty much.
you said in the beginning that we don't have Neanderthal.
No, we don't.
So I'm conflicted. I'm confused.
Oh, you're
You know what
confused?
I'm saying? I'm conflicted.
You're confused. Well, you shouldn't be confused because shout out to Frosty Raw. You don't know. Shout out to him. What is it? Fam TV. Yeah, shout out to Fam TV for sure. But I honestly need to know what year did these fuckers come together and figure this shit out, because it wasn't one and the one took over. Genghis Khan built his shit from small. There is records of him destroying and memeing and building and building and building. So if the Neanderthal was taught to stand, walk, communicate, and all that other shit through us, how did they pull this off? Because I could see why they used the Great Reset to do it. Because again, I'm at the point of my life where I believe a lot of these buildings that these world fairs were happening at were already there. That's what I'm feeling like. And I heard a Mexican man said, "Yo, there is gold idols of Buddha in the Grand Canyon. Um, the other deity, his gold statues in there. All these religious things that were taken from Egypt and Morocco and all these places." The man said to me, and it makes sense to me because in all history books, you ever hear the Mayans sailing on boats? Have you? I've always heard them as warriors and cannibals, and I've never heard them as sea people. People on taking a boat, going to sea and go fish, because that kind of puts them in a whole different highlight, doesn't it? Because they would have had to take a boat to go over to Morocco, right? They would have had to take a boat to reach over to the West Africa, Northwest Africa, and shit like that, right? Okay. And now, if you're gonna tell me they made it to Japan and China and them places there via the other side of Turtle Island, wouldn't that put them up there as like that wouldn't they be up there with the British Navy? Like that's up there. Like you're sailing to go murder, rape, do whatever the fuck you do, war shit. You're going to war with somebody and you conquer and you brought it back to America. And you know what the man said that made me laugh at the end of it? He's like, yeah, man, you know the Mayans. They went over there, fucked some shit up, found the Stargates, and Stargate backed everything over here. Eventually, the people that you guys call the government turned around and locked down and quarantined the place because they didn't want they didn't want the populace to believe that these people, the Mayan people, pulled this stunt off. But then I think the bigger thing they were trying to hide is those Mayan people that did pull that stunt off were Nijis. I think that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, if you're gonna tell me as a 50-plus-year-old man that's watching Clint Eastwood play cowboy, Clint Eastwood play soldier boy, Clint Eastwood play policeman, you would think Caucasians are very righteous, wouldn't you? And, you know, justified homicide makes sense, right? You know what I mean? Because to me, you want to put digital ID on us people, we need to do that to you politicians. You guys need to be live streaming 22 hours out of the fucking day. That's what should be up right now. That should be up for debate. Y'all should be tracked like that. Y'all are working for the public anyways. Yeah, you have 2 hours to go shower and go fuck your wife or husband. There you go. 22 hours the rest of the time you're streaming. Can't do no backwater deals, no secret meetings. None of that shit can happen no more. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Maybe there's other people on the planet that's thinking like that, but think about it. You want the smallest group of people to watch the whole population. When has that ever worked? Come on. 250 years of America, and you guys have 264 years of war. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, please. Please. Because now you're going to tell me that Dane Calloway's crazy for looking up real documented history. You're going to tell me that all the evidence, body cams, video cameras, this, that, and Ray, a black person still can't get a fair trial? Yes. I'm not talking to my Niji still. I'm still talking to you black people. Because you black people are the people that are sitting with this. It's a silver lining around the dark cloud. Kiss my blood clot. Ras clot. Rotten butthole. Yeah, man. Sit there and perk up. Because this is ridiculous. The schools don't teach us nothing that's going to benefit us. The people. Not black people. But the people. All people. Modern day. School's not doing that for us. School's not giving us a chance to be individuals, much less. Kudos to all the teachers that should be getting paid a cop's wage right now. Shout out to all you teachers who go ham for your students. Salute to all the fucking principals that go ham for their students. All right. Guidance counselors too. All right. I'm going to say that now because next year you're not going to hear me say it. Not at all. I don't care what am I do. Things I forget better. I'm not here to come and tell you guys I have a plan to make it better, but I'm willing to hear everybody's plan. How about that? I want to hear everybody's plan. And then we can assess which plan may or may not be plausible. Yeah, plausible, folks. I said plausible. I'm not playing with you guys. Plausible. See? From what can't be done in reality. Okay? Because right now, from my point of view, I don't get where we're going right now. Because again, my last part, I told you guys, and team disagree with this whole AI lives over human life. No, 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 no. No. I haven't lived long enough to hate humanity that much.
Well, humanity lived long enough to hate humanity because if it ain't making
No.
dollars, it ain't making sense.
Humanity has not lived long enough to hate humanity. You
Yes,
want to
it
know
has.
why?
You just
You
said-
want to know
wait,
why?
wait, you
Hey,
just-
hey, hey,
wait,
brother,
wait,
brother.
wait,
Let me
wait,
let me
wait,
break
wait,
it down. Let me
wait,
break it
wait,
down.
wait,
Let me
one-
break.
one
Let me
thing
let me
before you
let me break it down. Let me
I'm
break it
going by
down.
what you just said. You
Humanity.
You said love for AI, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, right there.
Okay.
So you nailed it right there.
So-
love for the AI,
So
right?
again,
So
again.
right.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
let me finish up. Let me finish up.
Oh,
Let me wrap it up. Let me
oh,
wrap it up.
I'd
All
like
right.
to know that. No.
Let me wrap it up. Okay, because the whole humanity hasn't lived long for humanity. For me, it's true. Because when common sense came in, I don't think a parent was like, the word human means monster child. Okay. So anytime you hear that word human, your little antennas should pop up. Okay. And be wary of your surroundings. Because that word human means monster. None of that was going in. And none of that's going now. So I can't say humanity was ever earthbound.
Wait a minute, hold up a second. What are you talking about? There ain't no monsters going in now. But aren't what's going on in the air? What's going on in the water? What's going on in the food? What the hell are you talking about? There are monsters out there.
The robots are winning. That's what I'm talking
There's
about.
monsters out there because they said, yo, the earth is not big enough for everybody here. You know what I'm saying? We need to shorten down the population here.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
right.
There are monsters out
They
there.
did say that,
What do you mean?
but that's the whole point of it.
They're the monsters.
Imagine if you right now could go back in time and go look at your younger self for every time a teacher said, nice job. And now know that word meant fool. Come on, think about it, people. So kudos to all the real teachers out there that are teaching the full knowledge, not half-ass knowledge, not partial knowledge. Not, oh, Israel told me to read this book. No. I want to get back to a place where we could sit down, communicate, and if you're a racist, you're a racist. Yay for you. Just don't touch me. Simple. I'm just saying, if I'm a racist and I don't touch you, everything should be blessed. That's all I'm saying. But since we're trying to figure out who are earthlings and who are humans, because I watched a movie called Aliens versus Monsters, and I was like, boy.
You know what you really need to watch? Okay, and we've been talking about this long time with the conspiracies.
What's that?
UFOs.
What's that?
Lizard people.
Yo, I think we should do a live watch of they.
Hold up. Yeah, I'm getting to that. One of the illest shows series.
Walking EMP.
Is the.
Mm-hmm.
The.
Mm-hmm.
The is, if you haven't watched the. Watch V, not the newer version, the older version. There's a newer one in the 2000s.
Yep.
Yeah, but that one, it's like a continuation a bit, but not that one. The one in the 80s. Watch that one there. What is going on today?
It's been going on.
No, I'm just saying. What is going on today? There's a lot of shit in that series is going on now. You know what I mean? And the thing is, when they expose the aliens what they really look like, they would tear off them skin off of them face,
I
right?
remember that
And you would
show,
see
man.
the lizard skins.
Yeah, man.
So now let me go back to all these conspiracy talks about like
Yeah,
the queen and all
yeah,
certain
yeah,
people.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, is it a lizard and all
yeah,
them
yeah,
thing there,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So,
you know what I'm saying?
since they've been around since the monarchy existed, there had to be someone who friendly bent over for them and said, "Yeah, let's get it in." I would say no Diddy, but in this
Well,
situation,
you brought up another
someone
movie.
sold us out.
You brought the other movie out. You said they what
They,
they right
They.
now the premise of that
Shout out to Roddy Roddy
the
Piper.
the
Rest in
truth
peace.
got out to one, right, and he wants to get it out to all, right. But the thing is, the problem was that they already were here. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah, they're
already been
they're embedded. That's
indented into our
yeah, embedded
society,
into the society already.
and
That is
they're
a fact.
already been like brainwashing.
Yeah.
Because if we found out the truth,
Why you think they
woo,
dumbed us down? Why you think they're clear? What are you doing? That third eye? They're pacifying our third eye up here,
and
our
that's why they
PLO gland and
use
shit.
stuff
You know what I
like
mean?
back then. It was like because
Why you think they burning witches, bro?
that's why like in the 80s they were showing like still advertisements, but now they use the new age, social media. You get what I mean?
Bruh, man, I remember when social media was rough and rugged. This whole cancel culture doesn't know nothing about fucking MSN fucking lobbies
No,
and
never
Black
know nothing.
Planet and them thing there. They don't know about them thing
No,
there.
no, that's called prehistoric shit. Cause
Yeah, I
now it's
know.
2000.
These little fucking zombies, all they do is get mad when somebody spells a word they can't read and report them. Ban their account. Punk ass shit.
I can't read it. They'll just say, "Well, let me go on the spell checker." Wait, is there?
No, they'll use the highlight translator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And all y'all people who think I'm some high tech guy, no, that shit's been around since 2011. You highlight, right click, translator. So don't act like, you know what? I'm pissed because so many young lives that could have done good shit. The kid who stabbed up that had to defend himself, he was like on honor roll, bro. He was a good youth defending himself. Stand your ground. And he's doing 35 years at 17. At 17. You're telling me at 55, he's not supposed to be sitting on $60 million because, they fucked his life up? Or you can just give him some freedom right now and just let him out from the blood clot jail. How about that? Where's the government? Where's that guy? What's the orange man's name again? Trump? Hey, Trump.
On the orange peel.
I don't understand why you're not helping the same people that invented the fucking stoplight, the steam engine, fucking medical fucking heart surgery, brain surgery. I don't know why you're not helping these people. I don't understand. But you're fully gonna give reparations back to people who attack Sleepy Joe. That's so manly. That is so manly. Like, dude. And you know what I hope? Every one of you people who get your fucking money, I really, 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 really hope you spend it on the weapon that takes your own life. I'm just saying. I had 400 years of blah 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 is what you guys say for every president, right? Every president comes along. It's been 404. It's been 400 years. I never understand why it ain't been 407, 447, 455. I never understand how this fucking 400 number never gets any fucking bigger. But every one of you fucking presidents say the same fucking speech. I'm upset. I'm very upset. I'm upset. I am upset. I am. I'm upset that the people that are supposed to be in control of power, they're so fucking silent and cockroach like. They're just scurrying around, hoping the light doesn't turn on. Like, and you guys are whatless. A lot of you celebrities too. I gotta throw you guys underneath the bus also, because at the end of the day, I don't see you guys opening up charities to help some of these food banks. I don't see you guys opening up charities to help some of these people with the fucking bills when it comes to medicine and shit. You know what I'm saying? And now, since the world is talking about adrenochromes and Ellen DeGeneres is trending again, like this is ridiculous. You guys are fudged, fudged, with a little bit of fudge more. With just a little bit of fudge more, because I hear everybody complaining. Let the Epstein files out. If the Ku Klux Klan wear a mask in public, preaching what they believe in, and the new generation of white supremacist people follow the same fucking path, the exact same path, then let me just double check something. Hang on. Back before the jab, when we used to wear a mask, you'd shoot us on sight, run us down, ask us some stupid fucking questions. 2026, there's mass people knocking on people's doors, accusing them of illegal immigrants. He's not my real friend, but I would say he's a social media darling, the good ginger giant over there. This guy said in his own town, 4 hours into the July 4th, 4 hours into July 4th, his local police had a shootout with the National Guard. And he had valid points when he was ripping into it. He was like, yo, the mainstream news ain't talking about it, right? And he just happened to be scrolling and see it pop up. And I'm like, that's a fucking shame that our world is moving like that. What happened to freedom of press? What happened to real journalism? Where did that go? Where are all the people that actually cared about making documentaries for generations that they will never ever see, be able to see it and learn some shit? We don't appreciate our teachers. We don't appreciate, like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like a lot of you teachers. You guys are like third underneath the police. Like, straight, I don't like y'all. It's gonna be hard for you guys to prove to me that you guys are valuable. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I look at a fireman as more important than you guys. I look at it as a doctor is more important than you guys. It doesn't reflect in the world for some reason, but again, we're going to pay one man millions and millions of dollars and allow millions of people to starve. Make it make sense. Come on. People are like, oh, we're going to boycott Asian things and Asian that, blah, blah, blah. Everything's made in China. Shut the fuck up about boycotting shit. How about you guys go bum rush the banks and say, oh, open up some fucking money for the fucking people? How about that? Because the only reason why the Asian person's there is because they went to the bank and the bank told them, we're going to put you in a black neighborhood. You want me to say it again, Toronto? I'll say it again. Why are you guys picking on the Asians? When you know the Asians did the exact same thing you guys are doing. Going to the bank, getting your money, and your bank is telling you, you got to open up here in this area. The only difference is the Asian person, the Mexican person, the Italian person, the Portuguese person, the Indian person, everybody else seems to get through. But we can't. They bar us at the door for some reason. They tell us we're wearing a mask and we're attempting to rob the bank. Stupid shit like that happens all the time, regularly. And the whole world's good with it. The whole world's comfortable with it. But at the end of the day, where is that a military base? Was that a military convoy? Was that a military plane? Was that a military facility? No. But you want to school me on my finances. And to all my people who are in the government right now, like, guess what? Retire. Re-fucking-tire. 2026. I think if you guys are going to roll pro-Carney, we're going to have a police state before this stupid smart city bullshit pops off. I'm just going to let my YNs and my YTs and all these other people who happen to listen to me after the motherfucking fact, Yeah, you heard me say it. It's a bad prediction, but it sucks. So, my best bet, best bet. All right, Canada, tell them to retire. All you guys retire. Show some fucking earthling togetherness. Okay? And all of y'all retire. One shot. Leave Carney there by himself, alone, running around, big planes, going to countries, representing us, and see if the rest of the world stands with Carney's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, Canada, the true North, strong and free, cannot be a police state. I'm sorry. Cannot be a police state. That is impossible. I believe the person who's trying their hardest to make the world one world is going about it in the wrong way. Because if there's, I don't know, 7 billion of us on the planet, documented people, I'm going to say. Undocumented also added to that equation. Maybe there's 11 billion of us, really and truthfully. And out of that 11 billion out of us, most of those people can't get a bank loan. Most of those people can't get a government grant to do shit. People will knock us around the world because our artists out here have opportunities to go get these government grants. The government does give you grants in Canada to do your shit. You just got to know what you're doing. A lot of y'all people don't know what you're doing, but you claim you do, but you're stubborn. Hey, I admit, I'm stubborn too. I'm old though. That's why I'm stubborn. It just, how am I supposed to trust it if I don't know it? And then when I ask to get to know it, you look at me like I'm creeping. But you're the one that's new to the block. I just don't get it. When I had my CD player, when I had my cassette player, when I stole my elder brother's them's 8-track player, the difference between what was normal, seeing a bunch of kids at a playground, running around, having fun, communicating, and all that other stuff is now being changed to a surveillance state because of safety. Then keep the fucking perverts locked up for life. Keep the pedos in the death chamber. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? I mean, like, Michael Jackson said it best. I'm looking at the people in the mirror. I'm hoping for them to change their ways. If your heart doesn't ache for any child that's murked, like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I really don't. I don't think a real monster is the guy who's doing the work. It's the other guy who doesn't even get his hands dirty. He's a monster. That's the monster. You know what I mean? But then he can't live the way he wants to live because, like I said, the KKK, they're running under mask. The new white supremacy people, they're wearing masks. I can't reach you guys. If you're gonna hate me, you better hate me openly. Come on. Like, what the fuck? If I hate you, you know I hate you. I'm hating you openly. I have no reason to be nice. You give me none. You guys want me to respect Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman and all this other shit? I'm in Canada, homie. The Wydems are our biggest problem. It's been a problem. I don't care what the media wants to show me right now. Oh, these officers were arrested for corruption and rah, rah, rah. Bro, you guys are looking at the wrong pot. It's like the same thing I said to people 20 years ago. Ain't no gun fucking factories in the hood. The fuck you telling me you're going to come and investigate? And you still can't get it right till now. But then you tell me, oh, they all have serial numbers. They can be tracked. But what's the difference if the big rich guy doesn't go to jail and his company doesn't get shut down? What's the difference? Oh, now there's ghost guns and there's 3D printers. Who do you think is making these things and giving it to the public? Who gave us the internet? Good, the bad, good, the bad, good, the bad. The guys with the mask on are claiming that they're doing good, but it's really bad shit. The guys that have no mask on are doing bad shit. And the only good that's coming from that bad shit is that we're all together on the internet bitching about it, not doing a shit about it. That's the good part. Sacrificial lambs, I would think it's called, right? Mothers are crying, missing children are out there existing right now. People complain about the dumbest shit on the internet. Somebody posted something educational, wise spoken. Instead of you keep your mouth shut, you decide to open your mouth. Now, I don't understand. For every reaction, there's an action. So I believe if you're going to do something despicable right off the hop, you never had a positive reaction to it in the jump. Simple as that. And I accept that. But when you start taking it to a 2-3 hour conversation, 15-minute conversation, both parties should just lose their lives. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Both parties should just, because you guys are sucking up all this good air. We're allowing these people to do what they've been doing for years. Years. I'm going to be old and I want to see change. And you guys won't let me see change. You know why y'all won't let me see change? Because people like Helen DeGeneres has a show. Oprah has a show. You know what I'm saying? Them people have shows. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Springer had a show. Entertainment has been so tainted. So tainted. Like, I don't get it. Like, what happened to the purity of the art, yo? Like, they say the good die young, man. That's what they say. They say the good die young. I think that's bullshit. I think the devil works overtime on good people. That's what I think. Because at the end of the day,
I think it should be doing too much good.
well, that Toronto, that makes sense, but
Well, you decide to do too much good, trying to make a difference, right?
yeah,
Guess what happens? All the ones who are the haters or the ones who are against you or whatnot, guess what they're gonna try to do? You know what? We can't make it look like it's us. We got to think like the mafioso. We have to go and out their own people or outside resorts. That's how
man,
we got to do it. You know what I mean?
man,
So yeah,
man. So let me ask a question right now, Toronto. Just a general question right now, Toronto. We've had pods about baddies, right? And that phrase, but we've never sat down and really discussed it, right? We never really took it on. We took on the shows, we took on segments and celebrities that involved in it. But to me, right now, from my point of view, I always thought, I always thought before my ladies would before my ladies would put us down, I would think our ladies would respect the struggle first. But I understand with times the way they are, I get it. I understand. I totally understand. But what I don't understand is that this uphill battle that's been going on since Martin Luther King was alive, that's a leader. Malcolm X was alive, young leader. You know what I mean? Everybody who seems to unite people seems to be a threat. And I don't know what my brothers in the South, but I'm feeling like the people who shouldn't be leading are leading, and the people who should be leading. Why don't we know why? Why? What's stopping this?
you know the ironic
You know
thing
what I'm
is,
saying, brother?
it's a good thing you brought that up because the ironic thing is they didn't mind them leading. The thing is, the thing is, they're not leading to their script.
Uh,
You get what I'm saying? So if they look
Yeah.
like this and like, yeah,
Yes.
you could do, yeah, your people, whatever. But
Yeah.
you see this script here?
Yeah.
But if you can't do this script,
Yeah.
then we got a fucking problem here
Yeah.
because you already got your people.
Right. 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 Right.
You control it.
Right.
So what? You're not gonna do. Okay, right. Guess what? You're gonna get to meet your people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
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 Since it's your
Hundred
people,
percent. 100%.
you know, right?
100%.
It's always that way. Your own, they get one of your own to sabotage
Man.
the revolution.
Man. I want to say our brothers in the South are good, but let's just double check right now.
They just learned from just like from the Bible, Judas. You just need a Judas. You just need a Judas. Once we have a Judas, we're good. No matter what they say, we're, as long as we have the Judas in with them, yo, they love it. Yeah, because they know, say, yo, that Judas, he's gonna watch him. If he's out of line, you know what he's gonna do for us. Done deal. It's a wrap.
I think Judas gets a bad call.
What do you mean?
Is Judas
And
or Judah?
Judas knows he's doing the bad. He don't know that. He don't know it. Don't know it. Don't know. But you know what? He don't give a fuck. As long as he's getting that silver and gold or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? That
Team agree.
The feed him belly, and I
Team agree.
that. He don't give a flying
Team agree.
fuck about
Team
the
agree.
revolution. The revolution
Team agree.
kisses ass.
Team agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Team agree.
Yeah.
Team agree.
So you know me, I don't put no sugar coating on nothing.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree.
So the lesson here is, people, beware of the Judas around you.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay?
Hell yeah.
They could come in
100%.
all sizes and forms.
All
And
sizes, all
you don't
forms.
even know it. You might have a Judas around.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's that man. The way the world is right now, we need to get back in tune with nature. We need to fucking love over fucking wealth. And I'm sorry, yeah, wealth can be respected because you can't erase history. I get it. But right now, going forward,
Well, you know what? Some people think wealth is the health. Not you know what I mean?
Dude.
That's what they're thinking.
dude,
Wealth,
there is a big giant
the
file,
you know what I
an
mean?
island of
Wealth
evidence.
is the health.
No, no,
You know
no,
what I
no,
mean?
no, no,
I'm
no,
telling
no.
you, it's not
Wealth,
wrong.
wealth,
They don't give a fuck.
wealth,
They don't give a fuck about
wealth is the people being one people and working together, brother.
Look here, brother. If they give a fuck about the health, right?
No, no,
Fuck
no,
about
no,
the
no, no,
health.
no, no,
If
no.
they give a rat's ass about the health, let me say
They
it like
took the
that.
time to
If they
destroy it,
give
though.
a rat's ass about the health, right?
But yo,
Right?
bruv,
Let me
come
let
on,
me let me break it down. To
come
you.
on,
Let me break it down
come
to you
on.
because you know
Blue
now we got to
Motherfucker
break
Monday
it
needs to
down.
do a list for the people
Check
who
this out.
is an alien,
Check
and
this out, man.
we just go Men in Black on
Check
everybody.
this out. Before they gave a fuck about the health because they didn't put no nutrition thing, none of them thing there because they said they trust us. But now guess what? Guess what? It's like too much people are suing, too much this and that. You know what? We're gonna have to put it boldly on there, and they're still gonna buy it. You know what I mean? They know the poison's right there, and they're still gonna buy it. So that's what I'm telling you is that wealth is the health. You know what I mean? Because the dollar
Hey
makes
kids,
the money. You know what I'm
kids,
saying? The
all
health
kids.
doesn't make the money. We only keep them alive enough to keep up the so that they can bond the next one to be a next sucker.
So what?
You know what I mean?
So simple. I'm gonna say like this. Hey kids, if you're wondering where Toronto's going with this and where he's coming from with it, think of movies like Blade Runner, the original and the new version. Think of movies like man, just think it's the sci-fi. It's the truth right now, man. It's the truth because the world is fucked. Like this doesn't. Justin Timberlake was in this movie called
That's
Time.
the best one.
Like
Time.
yeah,
Oh God.
that yeah, and
guess what?
that's it. Go and
what's
watch
sorta-
that movie.
That's sort of what's kind of gonna go
Cause
on.
no, that's what's happening right now.
Slowly
Minus the
happening.
smart city,
No, but soon it's gonna be fully. It's like you know what I mean. If you really think about it,
bruh.
they say the universal
Bruh.
assessment. So guess what? Time. It's the same thing. To give everybody the same,
Bruv.
right? Right? You get this amount of time. You get everybody get the amount of time, but guess what? It's up to you how much you use of your time, right? And it's up to you if you want to use it all up, right? And some people are not meant to get too much time. You see when he got the thing, right? Give
Mhm.
me brethren who's used to the 9 to 5.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh, no, we gonna go gamble to Bumbo Clot. No, see that killed him because he was used to the certain amount of time. Gave him too much of it. You know what I mean?
But you see, like I said, my whole rant right now is based off of coming into this shit. This is a domino effect. My Niji people who are seeing and fighting and putting the right foot forward. Intelligence can help, but you can't win this battle with only intelligence right now, folks.
Intelligence, they
Listen,
make you look mad. And
listen.
when
The
you're trying to say something
the
intelligent,
intelligent part of this fucking trifactor of all these educated
even before,
motherfuckers.
even before this pod, you said it yourself. Yo, the banning the religious shit, intelligence. You know, you see, you nail it again right here. They don't want intelligence. They want sex, money, violence. You know what I'm saying? They don't want start talking about religion. Oh no, they'll
Listen,
start banning your ass.
listen. It's very, very simple right here. Listen, folks. It's very, very simple right there. You need your education. You're educated folks. The wealthy people are trying to turn these educated folks into the 9 to 5 people. The 9 to 5 people, you guys have always had this mentality of you're the underdog and you're trying to build your way up. So take a take a small page out of Megatron's book. Without you guys, none of this shit exists. So you educated people need to admit right now, you need your Neanderthal and you need your spiritual person. Period. There's no if and and on it. They told you there's aliens. Now you got to believe there's ghosts and there's demons and there's angels and zebras and unicorns and fuck shit, dwarfs and whatever. Buffy the Vampire Slayer life. All right, motherfuckers. I'm just saying, when the wave of change hits, please, people, all the people of the earth, okay, flat planet or round planet, I don't give a fuck. The earth, please understand this. I don't want to grow kids up in a world where it's like, you hit me, I hit you. I don't. I want to grow up a world where kids can get together, be friends, die as friends. That's it. Simple, not hard. If everybody's singing one song, it's not making anybody rich. You get me? If the world can communicate so elegantly and so elegantly can't seem to understand why they can't get past the wealth, you don't want to work with the spiritual people because you think they're crazy. And you don't want to work with the Neanderthal because you think he's violent or she's violent. But you see that trifecta works in everything. The father, the mother, the child. The holy trinity of 1 + 1 equals. I'm fucking angry. Last 3 days, there's missing kids in Ontario again. This shit needs to stop. I understand Mexico got the cartel. I get it. Gang, gang. Understandable. Oh, yeah. America, you have the CIA. Canada, please make it make sense to me. You're poisoning our food. You're destroying our education. And then when the Americans call, you're going to send our Neanderthals to go help them. Canada, you hunt spiritual people. This, I am now learning, is a fact. You hunt them. You go out of your way. It's crazy. Now, you're going to tell me some stupid AI machine deserves to get more fresh water than a baby. And then you wonder why the guy who's working the 9 to 5 job wants to burn your factory down and go to jail for however long and not give a fuck and laugh. Ha, 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 ha. I don't know what they say happened in 2012, happened in 2012. I don't know what they say happened in the Matrix really did happen. I don't know none of this shit. All I fucking know is that there's good, decent earthlings and we're stuck around a lot of you fucking humans, aka monsters. And I think if we're lucky enough to live to see this so-called 2030, if we are, woohoo! But I don't think the old guard is even worth wasting energy on no more. I am so looking forward to see what the 20-year-olds of this year and the young teenagers of this year do 10 years from now, do 15 years from now. That's what I'm looking forward to, because a lot of them are going to end up doing what you said, Toronto. They're going to have the people, and then the govvy's going to come and say, follow the script. And then if they rebel, Judge Judah and whatever is going to pop up on them.
Follow the script, eh? Oh, okay. That's all they're going to say. Follow the script, eh?
These people don't know what hunger pains feel like, eh?
That's all they just say.
They just don't know what hunger pains feel like. They don't know what it feels like to hear a grenade hit the ground and not go off. They don't know about that shit. A lot of people watch Captain America, and Captain America really showed humanity at its best. We can be all together, lifetime friends, ride or die. But let a situation comes in a moment where both me and you cannot handle in that moment. Instead of us dying honorable together, we scatter like roaches, not even looking out for the other. And what did Cap do? You remember what Cap did? And the only reason why that scene made sense is because what's her name? Peggy Carter. Peggy Carter. Take the woman out of that fucking situation. Do you think Cap jumps on the fucking grenade? Okay.
I just love the situation, like you don't give a fuck about the like I said, the end game.
Yeah.
Like, it's all mash up.
Yeah.
You're the only one there.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, fuck, they're all cooking. Now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yeah.
My boy's there with the sword ready.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
armies coming.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh shit. I'm like, okay.
Epic.
What's he going to do? Like, and then all of a sudden you see the cavalry come. Like, no, like, but it's the illest moment. You know you're going to die.
Yeah.
You know, there's no doubt you're not that mighty.
Yeah.
You're no, but you know what? As long as I know I'm gonna take out a few of these fucks with me,
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That I could respect.
So again,
like that.
I just believe right now. They said at some point in time, shit fucked up. Everything's all fucked up. Everything in the movie's real, all that shit. So let's be real with this shit now.
Okay, look, you want to be real with it? Look, when it comes to movies and stuff like that, what villains and the heroes, you see.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do some heroes and villains. All right.
No, I'm saying the philosophy right now.
Right.
We live everyday lives of, reality. Reality sometimes sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And hero, like you said, why, shouldn't be the young, that young die,
Yeah, there shouldn't be the young dying young.
Die,
Yeah.
Why heroes die and all
that
shit, right? So the reality is, our governments and all that, a lot of bad guys and shit,
a lot of monsters, a lot of monsters.
So they make these things so that we could escape reality and feel better about ourselves and have a hero within ourselves to see through their eyes and feel
Mm.
better about society and shit. Now it comes back to what you were saying, burn it down and all of that.
Yeah.
Don't you always see it that the villain always say, "Yo, I need to like take over the world or burn it down or whatever," because they don't see it in the image that it should be.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's almost the same way.
Yeah.
Governments and all of that.
Take
They
a
got to go wars and
you
all
gotta
this
take
shit,
a
burn it down, do
take a
the
little
reset,
little piece from Megatron,
do the
man.
reset, so
Just a
that
little bit.
everything, order could be in
But there's
store.
been multiple resets. See, this is what I've come to realize. Everything I'm seeing now just makes sense now. There is no just one big flood. There was multiple floods on this planet. The fucking continents have shifted. It used to be one big fucking continent at some point in time. So if you want to tell me the Garden of Eden exists, if you want to come and explain to me all this other shit,
You see what you said there? Let's just hope that we don't go through another thing like that.
are you
No,
nuts?
no, no. Look, you said one, we were one, right?
One
But it
giant
no,
big
but it
continent.
all broken down. So
Mm-hmm.
what's to say that in the new times that again break up more the continents break up? Do you see what I'm saying? It can happen.
Of
It
course it
happened
can.
so long ago.
Of
Why
course it
can't
can
it happen
happen.
again
Of course it can happen.
in the new time?
Of course it can happen. I would not knock the all creator on that one. Nah, bruh. Listen, I'm just trying to look at it like this. There are people that are flat planet people. There are fucking round earth people. None of these motherfuckers have been to space.
That's right. Exactly.
Now, the definition of what you call space and the definition of what I define as space, two different fucking realms.
Space is everywhere. Space is right now. Right now.
Exactly.
Right now. We
Yes.
don't even see it. All
Exactly.
right. Ant-Man?
Yep.
Okay. Molecules.
Yeah.
So fucking
Yeah.
little. But why do you sneeze? Why do you this and that?
Exactly.
You know why? Because of those little fucking micro fucking little things. We have inner space right
Yeah.
now. Okay?
Yeah.
If you were to shrink down, it
Yep.
would be a new
Fucking world.
for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And after we have another space, underwater. Underwater is another space where it's at the frontier. There's enough of it
So-
hasn't even been explored.
Folks, if you know anything about the Tartarians and you want to help me on my journey of why they wiped them out, because I would love to know why they wiped them out. Like, I just don't understand. What was so bad about them? Why is China, this Great Wall, built against China? I don't get it. Somebody explain this shit to me, please. Just let me know. What am I missing? Why is every old ass motherfucking map have a dragon on that bitch? Explain this to me. Just little things I want answers for. You guys think it's cool on the internet? I think it's kind of cute. That's my definition of cute, not knowing exactly what I'm learning about. Wow. I'm just saying, a lot of y'all women of my generation don't like that word. I understood it from the young girl standpoint, but y'all women,
Which word?
cute.
Cute. Oh,
You know what I mean, Toronto. Come on.
I thought the frightful word you're about to say. They don't like that word.
Nah. Listen, we're in a society where everybody's cool with the word ratchet, and I just never understood it. And then that word ratchet turned into baddie, and I don't understand that. I know. I'm just saying, the society's fucked, bro.
That's not the word. The word every woman does not like to hear is this one. Okay, it's called accountability. Okay, let me say it one more time. Accountability. And they're like, oh no, they hate that word, bro. Okay, hate it to the max. Okay,
This nigga said accountability.
that is like a you know what I mean?
Wow.
Like you can say baddie, you can say slut, you can say you can all say all you want and all that shit. They'll accept that shit. They'll all say, yo, don't they even say that's my bitch? I'm a real bad bitch. Don't they say that too?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you say I'm a real accountable girl. No, they won't say none of that. I'm a real accountable lady. No, no, you won't hear
Nah,
none of that.
but the word accountable, right? Like if you're being accountable, that makes you trustworthy.
Yo, listen
You
here.
know what I
Listen,
mean?
no, that's not only it, man. No,
But
that's not it, man.
I get where
Even
you're
though,
coming
bro,
from.
when they're wrong, all this shit,
Oh, they're strong when they're
still
wrong. Oh yeah.
need accountability.
That's why I
Okay,
said you cannot win a war without women.
all right.
Straight. You just can't win a real war
That's
without
why I said they
women.
hate that word.
Oh well, but you can't win a war without women. Period. It's
Just don't bring up accountability around them. If you want to bring accountability around them, then you're gonna have some kind of real
shout out to Tory
beyond
Lanez.
debate.
All I really want
Okay,
to
that's all right. Okay. If I see that the points are out, you better be bringing up that accountability. Or I'm gonna be reminding you about that damn accountability.
man, free my homie.
You know what I mean?
Listen, we need to get back to a place where we can gather again and just be us again. That's what we need to do and start small and work our way back to like where they started to notice us and then complain about us and call the authorities on us. Yeah, it just needs to get back to that place. That place is fine because then all the Caucasian people are comfortable and then we can move on. But you see, right now, the Caucasian people they ain't comfortable. They ain't happy with the president. They ain't happy with the world.
Wait there, hold on a second. Hold on a second. What? Not happy this that. When did we ever be happy? That's the question. Listen here, even when they take advantage, they're still not happy. They did this, they're not happy. I don't know. Even when they did the shot, not happy. When? Yo, bro, I like to know. This is a good question. When are they happy, bro? Even when you did slavery, not happy. Bro,
Listen, it's not
and especially, good Lord, if you're in front of the line, oh God,
man.
don't even do that. They'll say, you know what? Would you like to go first? Because yo, you don't know. They see you in front of the line, they're not happy, bro. Okay?
I'm gonna keep it as simple as this. If we're gonna do better, we just gotta do better. That's it. And if you're part of the we or the all, just know that when it comes to we, it's gotta be some real shit. You can't go into it with no fake shit. Straight up. And when it comes to the all, then you can go into it with your fake shit. Okay? All. Because then everybody has their own opinion. Everybody will treat it accordingly, and it is what it is. But you can't do a we thing on some solo energy.
I like to bring up something still on. I like to see what your opinion on this. What do you think of that South American Mexican Batman there?
He's as important as that fucking Spended song by Young Miami.
Huh?
He is on the same level of attention as that Splendid song
I have to say
by Young
he
Miami.
got a lot of wholesale on tape. You know what I'm saying? He must have got to say it.
Listen, I just want to see the full picture just to make sure it's not AI no more.
Well, they're saying that this is what they're saying. It's not one guy.
It's never been one
they're saying
guy.
it's a couple of them doing it.
It's never been one guy.
They said in the last the recent 10 days they've been doing they've been tying up
Listen,
schools.
I'm going to tell you, solve the case real easy. Whoever the detective is, the lead detective on this, watch me solve your fucking case. All these motherfuckers, I bet you they all went to school together or they were all in the same location.
The thing is for me, overall, okay, I got
Mm-hmm.
that. But
And now someone's clearing out the competition.
the only thing I can't get over is what they're saying is that they're treating the thieves as the victim.
Yo, listen, listen. We're in an era right now where if Spider-Man popped off right now, they would shoot him.
But like I said, but what do you have to say about that? Treating the thief
again, like I said, we're in a fucking era for some reason where they would shoot Spider-Man. He could have saved 6 old ladies, fucking put out a fire in a fucking hospital.
Okay, so it's like okay, you said something on
Mm-hmm.
someone coming in the house, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
thief and all of that. So now you beat the thief like a pulp, but he was about to take you out and shit, right?
Yeah.
And now you tied him up and everything, and the cops come and go, oh, look what you did to the man. No, you know what? We're gonna have to charge you. They're like, what? Like, yeah, look what you did in his face.
Are you talking about me at
No, no, no,
16,
no,
me
no.
at
But I'm just saying,
21, me at 26?
the scenario is the thief came into your house and all of that, and
Murderer.
he's the victim. I want to know about that. Like,
Kill like today and never kill like tomorrow.
how would I just say, yo, what was the point of me calling you then?
Your inside must be hollow.
The only reason why me call you because no one can take him away.
How does it feel to take a life of another murderer?
Because if me chop him up and everything, then after you be telling me I did a real crime, then afterwards for this guy coming in breaking in
No fucking shit.
and my family and all this
No
shit and everything,
fucking
will
shit.
you be trying to taking him as the victim? No, I might as well have chopped him up, put him wherever, and you wouldn't know nothing. How about that?
And here's the good part. Because he's committing a crime, not the man not the man who's defending his household, the man who broke into the house. Most likely, he made sure there's no trail. Nobody leaks back to him. So even if he went missing, no one would be looking for him. Fucked up.
But my verdict is if the police come and they be saying,
No. You calling the police on yourself? That's that. Because if it was the 40s, the 60s, and the 30s, all Nijis know. If the white them get involved, we all going to jail.
That's right. Exactly.
So guess what? We're cleaning up right now. We're cleaning up right now. Right now. Cleaning up right now. And who ain't about cleaning up is going in the hole too. I'm just saying.
What the heck?
I'm just saying.
You be saying, yo, you guys be blabbing on yourself.
I'm just saying. Think about it. In the 90s, we didn't respect ourselves enough to respect that simple rule.
The only thing I worry about is that the neighbor seen or heard anything. Like, you know what I mean? If they didn't hear anything,
it was a Van Damme movie.
If they didn't hear anything, they didn't whatever anything, then they need to get. It's like this, motherfucker. Yeah. No, wait a minute. No, you have to call the police. No.
Oh no. No. Again, yeah, man. That done.
You should have called the police when you were.
Make it in, yeah.
Yeah. This is my world.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I was waiting to put a body in my basement, bro. You know what I'm saying? No. So, I'll just be saying there's only one way to get out of this, man. It's possibly.
Pray it never happens to nobody, This is for entertainment purposes only, folks.
What's on your credit? What's on your card, bro?
What?
You don't have no money.
What?
Because you be coming up in this bitch.
Bro.
Yo, bro, you must have something.
Nah, man. Ja put him there and he fucked up. That's it.
Well, bro.
Now, are you going to snitch on yourself or not? So again, no. Listen. The only reason why it's going that way is because the people who grew up these kids who know who's doing this crime. You get me? The people are like, all right, you know what?
Okay, well, what do you have to say about the government say, yo, let them take what let them do what they gotta do?
Listen,
what do you have to say about
I'm gonna say it like this. The laws,
let them take your car.
the laws of the world and the laws of our country, oh Canada, true north, strong and free, right? That. I'm sorry to say this. You could have trusted it in the 90s to fuck you over. You could have trusted it in the 2000s to fuck you over. I don't know when the last fuck over happened, but it happened, and that's it. Now all cards are on the table, all things are coming out. There's nothing being held back. I think when Cat Williams really said, "Yo, listen, 2024, this is the year, and all everything's coming out," I think that's the truth. I think it really is the truth, and I think a lot of y'all motherfuckers right now are reaping what you sow. You know what I mean? I just feel like us as a people right now, like I watched this lady bitch for 3 minutes about how we, the people of this planet, can't seem to get it together to get upset enough to go get rid of the people out of the seats that are eating the little people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Uh,
So I don't know. Like I'm mad at the world. I'm so mad. Like my Nijis, they're coming after us. So a lot of you black law firms need to like really let up on the whole money situation with our Nijis right now and pulling a little of a movement. You see what I'm saying? And help our people more, regardless if they're proven innocent or guilty, whatever. You guys are lawyer firms, do what you're doing because honestly, the system's a waste of fucking time now. People outnumber the system, and the guy that I keep saying, I feel like these goddamn North America is gonna give this fuckhead a statue. There's gonna be a Bill Gates statue somewhere, fam. And it hurts me to know that the country is just gonna let. Yay! Like Albert Einstein invented some more important shit than him, but he died broke. So explain it to me right now that this God complex of a nickel necking nerd. I hope that court shit he's really going through right now. He's really going through it. I hope they locking him up in a court cell and shit.
on that note, man, this has been an interesting pod, brother.
No, this has just been one of those rants, fam. Like I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
mad
no.
right now, fam.
It's Blue motherfucking Monday. You
Fucking
done
right,
know.
it's Blue motherfucking Monday,
You done
yo.
know, people. If you guys
Yeah,
want
man.
us to rant on something, DM
Oh
us.
yeah, wait.
You know what I
For
mean?
all the people who think I'm rocking with that spended track, I'm not. I am not rocking with it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says right now. The beat's whack. I'm gonna say that right now. It's whack. And she ain't got no bars that I ain't heard no fucking 12-year-old ain't drop. So if y'all want to call that an anthem, and if y'all want to give that an award, listen, if that song gets an award, you guys should be allowed to say boom bye bye in a butty boy head.
Well, I saw it go. You know what I mean? As always, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We all about a win here. You know what I mean? Please subscribe to all the channels. You know what I mean? YouTube, IG World. You done know. CMA ATV. You know what I mean? EQTV D2E. Please subscribe. Thank you. And we're going to end it like this. 2026, we still in the mix. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Yeah, shit, what?